Save big this week on Lidl deals. Chicken breast.
Says I'm live, but um, okay. Now see me. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to get up there, but I don't think nobody's gonna be in here right now. Um, I don't think nobody's gonna be in here. So let me know if you're in here. Oh, appreciate you, Larry. Yeah. I apologize for that. Wait, first of all, can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me before I keep talking. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Um, I tried to go live on my computer with my regular setup, but the computer is not working right now. So um, yeah, I'm sitting here. I didn't even plan this video out or this live out, so I don't even like um I don't even know like how to start. Um but yeah, I took a much needed break. The break so far now has been I think last Monday was the last day I put up a video. So um I have been going through a little bit of a first of all, there's people watching this on the replay, so I just want to talk to them right quick. If this is your first time here, my name is Derrick J. This channel is called Derrick J Reacts, and what I normally do on this channel is I react to body cam videos of people getting arrested. Um, Usually ends in arrest. The body cam videos that I watch, and basically what I do is I point out the stupidity or the stupid choices people make that get them arrested. Um, so that's what I normally do on this channel if you're watching this on the replay. But I have been on a break. So what this live is about is basically explaining what I've been through basically the last 2 weeks. And when do I and I'm also going to tell towards the end when do I plan on um, starting back up again. Um, the plan was to start up again tomorrow, but um, my computer is not working with me. So I'll get into that, what's going on with my computer in a little bit. But first, I just want to talk about what I've been through emotionally. Um, Really, the beginning stages of it was March. And then I guess the depression kicked in about 2 weeks ago. Um, that's my guess. I don't know exact date the depression kicked in because it took me a while to actually um, realize that's what was happening. So, um, but yeah, on March 11th, my YouTube channel was doing great. Um, hey, what's going, Mark? I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now. Um, I was in a little bit of depression, but I'm coming out of it. So basically, this video, I'm just going to explain everything and what happened to me emotionally, because this is therapy for me a little bit. So talking to y'all is kind of like a therapy, and and so, but yeah, I couldn't do my normal setup today because the my computer is not strong enough to do um my computer is not strong enough to do what I do on this channel. I basically have a, what is it, generation 6. My hard drive is from 2016. That's the hard drive I have in my computer right now. It's from 2016. And I have a 2016 hard drive uh trying to render video taken in 2024. It couldn't keep up. So it went out because I basically was overheating it because it just wasn't capable of it. So I have to upgrade my computer, which I'm gonna go tomorrow morning and talk to the guy, and he's basically going to build me a computer. So he's going to find the parts, order the parts, and build me a computer that specifically allows me to do what I need to do, and I'll be able to render video a lot faster than I am with this computer, or than I did with that computer anyway. Um, but um, March 11th, my channel was going crazy. Um, at that point, I think my statistics said in the last 28 days, I had gained 300 plus subscribers. Um, I think for the last like 3 or 4 days before March 11th, I was gaining, I was getting like 2,000 views on my channel a day. And something happened in March 12th, and everything just started going down. All the statistics started going down. Well, the most important ones, the impressions and views start going down, even though everything else went up. So I didn't understand it because um, when everything else is going up, your impressions and your views should be going up as well. So I felt like YouTube wasn't respecting my videos like they should have been respecting them. Uh, but I was getting frustrated because I thought it would just, after a week or 2 weeks, I thought it would just click back in and start going crazy again, but it didn't. So as the days went past, I got more and more frustrated. Like I tried hard not to let it bother me. Um, I tried hard not to let it bother me. Um, how come the chat doesn't show up here automatically all the time? Why does it keep disappearing? I don't know. I thought you know what? I could put the chat on this screen. I gotta pull it up on screen so I can pull up the chat up here so I won't have to. Okay, never mind. It ain't up there either, but whatever. Um, so I thought the YouTube would kick back in automatically, and I thought I would start growing at my normal pace again after like a week or two, but it didn't, and it just kept going down. Impressions kept going down, so views kept going down, and I got more and more frustrated. I tried hard to not let it bother me, uh, but it did because I feel like I'm like right down the street. I'm a block away from being fully monetized on this channel. So to get that close and then to feel like I'm being pulled back is is it got rough. It got hard. Um so um at one point depression started kicking in. And not because of YouTube, but I talked about it on this channel a lot of times. Um I talked about it a lot of times on this channel, but I did finalize my divorce last year, one day before I started this channel, and my marriage ending is not what got me in depression. I just want to say that first. Um, I'm happy to be out of there. um, I'm happy to be away from her, but most of the time that I was married, it was full of stress for me. Um, because once I realized I wanted out of my marriage, um, I couldn't just leave because um, let's see, let's see. I'm trying to see how to put this. Um, I couldn't just leave because I was worried that something bad might happen. I'm gonna just put it that way. Um, my ex-wife was um, she was a cheater. I tried to find another word to use instead of cheater, but I'm gonna just say it like it is. Um, and I knew it, but I couldn't prove it. You know when you just know something, and you know you've been told things, but things are not adding up for you. So you know what's going on. I just needed proof, solid proof to um to confirm my thoughts. Um, so most of my marriage, the last see, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. The last 9 months of my marriage, I was basically investigating her. um, yeah, that's the way I would call it. I would, you know, everything she said, I would try to find a way to back it up, try to find a way to prove her wrong. Um, when she told me she was going one place, um, we were sharing locations at one point, and I would check to see if she was there, where she was at, where she said she was going to be. Even when she was out somewhere, I would check her location, and then that when she got home, I compared that to what she said because I was trying to find proof of her infidelity, and it kind of seemed like I was like, um, it kind of seems like I was a um, it kind of seemed like I was controlling because if you're looking at this from the outside in, and I told you all the stuff I I was doing, it kind of seems like I'm controlling and I don't trust her, which I didn't trust her because I knew she was being I knew she was cheating. I just couldn't prove it. Um, so uh, I did so much stuff to try to catch her in lies and to try to gain proof of what she was doing. So I mean, I was doing so much. It's crazy. Like I would time her. Like if she called me and said she's at her mom's house and she's about to go home. I'm talking about if I wasn't home. Um, I would time how long it take her to get home because we had a camera inside of our apartment. So when you walk in, um, the camera's on you once you walk in the apartment. So if she tell me, hey, she's going home, and then I pull up that camera, like it should take her 5 minutes to get home. So when I pull up that camera in 6 minutes, 7 minutes, she should be home. Um, and doing that is stressful. It's stressful as fuck. Like it's not fun to live like that at all. Where you're in a marriage when you know your wife is not being faithful and you basically have to become an investigator. It's not stressful. I mean, it's not um, peaceful at all. It's very stressful. So uh, I finally got proof sent to me. I would say in May. Somebody sent me proof of her actually confessing what she was doing. So I had actual proof sent to me in May. And still at that point, I couldn't just leave because my honest opinion, my honest opinion about my ex-wife is if I push the wrong button, I make the wrong move, I really honestly believe something bad could happen. Um, so even though I had proof, I still had to be strategic about how I got out of that marriage. Like I said, the depression doesn't come from my marriage ending. Um, I'm happy to be out of that marriage. Trust me, I am way less stressed today being out of that marriage. I'm much more peaceful and I'm much more happy. Um, but once I got proof of her infidelity, I still had to be strategic about how I got out of there because even though I had proof, and even though I showed her that proof, she still denied it. She still denied it at that point, even with the proof right in her face. She still denied it at that point. Um, so I had to come up with a new plan, and because, like I said, I honestly thought, in my opinion, if I pushed the wrong button, said the wrong thing, made the wrong move, something bad could have happened. I I I I can't honestly I can't put that past her because I spent some time with her. I know her. Um, I seen her. get mad, get angry. I have I haven't seen, but um, I know she has been in physical altercations with people that she loves or she loved. I'm gonna just well both people she loves and people she loved. I'm gonna just say it like that. And I didn't see any of that, but of course, I hear about it. So I had to be strategic about how I got out of there, even though I had the proof in my hand, in my possession. And so I started getting on her nerves. That was my plan, to get on her nerves. Everything she said she didn't like, she hated when I do this, she didn't like that I did that. I did it on purpose more often than normal. Like she would get mad. She got mad one time, upset at me because I left the light on in the kitchen after I left. So once I saw that, okay, I leave the light on all the time. I leave the light on in the bathroom when I walk out. I leave the light on everywhere when I leave in order to get on her nerves because um, there was a guy she started cheating on me with who worked with her. And from my understanding, when they first started, he didn't know that she was married. Um, but once he found out, he didn't care. I just want to mention that. So he's still in the wrong. Uh, but my goal was to piss her off to where she would gravitate towards him. I figured if she thinks it's her idea to leave, that's how I can get out of there peacefully. So that's what I did. I hope that all the stuff I did to get on her nerves made her get closer to him. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I did so much stuff to get on her nerves. It is ridiculous. Okay. Um, what did I do? Um, I hit up an old female coworker on Facebook, invited her out to eat breakfast with me. And then I could have did it behind her back, but then I turned to my ex-wife, who's my wife at the time, and I said, "Hey, do you mind if I take my old coworker out for breakfast?" Just to make her mad. I wanted to push her towards another guy because I felt that was the easiest way, or the safest way, should I say, to get out of there. Is for her to think that she's the one leaving, or that she's the one that wants to leave. Um, so I was able to do that. Um, I got I got her. She agreed to sign me off on the lease what we had that we just signed. So if I didn't play nice with her, all she had to do was say, "No, I'm not signing you off on this lease." But I played nice because that's what I wanted her to do. At one point, I was just going to pack my stuff up and leave. But then I'll still be responsible for this lease and all the bills to this apartment. And I think the way I did it is perfect because she agreed to everything because in her eyes, she already had a guy to replace me. And that's what I wanted. And like I said, this guy, I know his name. Um, if I ever see him out in public, I'm gonna give him a hug, or at least at least a handshake or something. Because you know, um, truthfully, he saved my life, and that's my opinion. Um, I really believe he saved my life. Um, which is crazy to say that, but um, so I got signed off on the lease, and I moved out, and I thought the stress would just leave, but it didn't, because I knew it wasn't over. I needed to get um, I needed to get the divorce finalized. Now that means I still needed to play nice with her, even though I could not stand her anymore, because there are papers she needed to sign and things she needed to agree to. And if she refused to do one thing, I'd still be legally married right now. So I still needed to play nice with her. It is hard when you want to cut somebody out, when you want to show them so much disrespect, but you can't. It's still stressful. And it's like I just don't want anybody to have to go through that. Um, so I still playing nice with her. Um, she needed to sign. I needed to get her to sign a separation agreement. She did that. I went and filed. I asked her. Um, once she got, I served. I had her served, and once she got served, um, at that point, I think her and the guy broke up. So, what happens when they broke up? I get a call from her, crying, apologizing, and I knew all of this was fake coming from her. Um, I knew it wasn't real. Um, I knew it was just her attempt to pull me back in, and she's going to continue to treat me the same way she has been treating me. Um, Thank you for this super chat, Mark. Yes, I am. Look, I am not. I'm keeping my head up. I am not 100% right now, uh, but I am working towards that, and I will be at 100% soon. I think once I'm able to get back into once I get this new computer and I'm able to get back into recording my videos, which is something I love, I think that'll bring me to 100%. I think right now I'm about 85, 86. But I think doing something I love again and something I'm good at, I think that'll bring me back to 100%. I just gotta, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get this computer made or computer built. But as soon as I get it, I'm on it that day. Um, but um, but yeah, once her and the guy broke up, she at that point she had already been served, so she has 21 days to respond. But she called me crying, fake tears, uh, fake apology, and she said she wanted to go to counseling to try to work on us. So now I'm stuck again because my plan is just to get this divorce finalized. I'm not sure, but at this point, I believe she can. There are still ways for her to hold up this divorce, and that's not what I wanted. So, as messed up as it is, I still have to play a little nice because the divorce is not finalized yet. So, I agreed to the counseling. Now, I had a different plan going into the counseling. My plan on the counseling was just to bring up everything I know about, all the wrong that I know she's ever done to me, to bring it up in that first counseling session, just to bring it all up, and just to see if she admits to everything. Um, but I was going back and forth with that plan, because I think when the counseling was scheduled, I think we had like a week until our first counseling session was scheduled. Um, so during that time, we would actually communicate on the phone like every other day. And again, I had to play nice with her. So I had to be on the phone with her and act like I really gave a damn about what was going on in her life. It was hard. It was hard. And like I said, my wife is uh cheated on me from what I found out afterwards a lot of times. Um, I caught her in so many lies. I'm talking during our marriage. And I think we were talking at this point when we were talking about counseling. In 4 days, I caught her in three more lies. And I just couldn't take it anymore. Um, I just couldn't play and fake it anymore. So I told her not doing the counseling. Um, and I asked her to go respond to because she was served with the divorce, and I asked her to go down to the record to the record to go down to the court and respond because the earlier she responds, the earlier we can get a court date for our final hearing. But she didn't go. But once after 21 days, and she doesn't respond, then I can just go schedule a court date. And that's what I did. I scheduled the court date. Uh, she didn't have to show up, but she did. And I was even nervous when we got there, when, like, because I got there before the court opened, before the actual courtroom doors opened. And she got there like 5 minutes after I did. And standing out in that hallway, I still had to play nice at that point because I just I wasn't sure if she could do anything at that point, but just in case she could do something on that day to hold everything up, I still had to play nice with her. And the, we went in there, um, did the whole process, talked to the judge, um, got that finalized. That was December 19th of last year. And then I started this channel December 20th, the next day. I was prepping for it for like maybe 5 months, but I started it that day afterwards. Yep, no fault divorce, because that was the easiest process. A no fault divorce was the easiest thing to go through to get it done quickly. It actually was a fault. Infidelity was the fault, but I just wanted it done. So, no fault divorce is the quickest and easiest way to get it done. I just wanted it done. Um, but after that was all done, I have talked to former friends of hers. I have contacted former co-workers of hers, and I found out so much more than I thought I knew. And literally, in my opinion, she's been faking her love for me since the day we met. And so that's what sent me into depression when I thought about how could I let her, how did I not see that she was faking her love for me for so long? How did I miss that? What signs did I miss? Um, so it turned from me being mad at her to me being mad at myself, because how could I let this happen? You know what I mean? Um, and but so when I thought about that recently, that's what sent me into depression. And um, I don't know if anybody watching this has experienced depression before, but sometimes you're in it for 3, 4 days, or maybe a week before you even realize what's happening, before you even realize that you're depressed, you know? So that was the thing for me. I woke up one day and I didn't want to get out of bed. Um, I believe it was a Saturday. Um, oh no, no, she definitely not ruining love for me. Definitely not. I, definitely not. I need to get myself totally together before I search out that. But no, no, definitely not. Um, I forgot what I was at. Oh yeah, my depression. But yeah, like I said, my depression kicked in because I thought about. I got mad at myself because I'm wondering how could I miss, or how could I not see that she was faking her love for me the whole time. So um, one day I woke up and I just couldn't get out of bed, and I think that was a Saturday, and in my opinion, because I have to say my opinion, but in my opinion, yes, I believe she is a narcissist. In my opinion, that's what I believe. That's so I won't get sued. Um, but I didn't want to get out of bed Saturday. Um, like 3 or 4 days before that, I got out of bed late, but Saturday I just didn't want to get out of bed on that Saturday. And I stayed in bed most of the day. And that's when I realized that I probably have been depressed for a week at that point. And usually when I make my videos, usually I'm like 2, 3 days ahead. Like today is what? Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? What's today? Yeah. Today is Wednesday. So usually on a Wednesday, I would have Friday's video ready already. But when I woke up on Saturday and I didn't want to get out of bed, I realized I didn't even have Saturday's video ready. So I, I haven't even recorded Saturday's video yet. And all that made me realize like, wow, I am depressed right now. So I was in bed for most of the day, didn't want to eat. Throughout this whole depression stint, I lost 10 pounds because I didn't have a appetite at all. And I mean, but now I realize if I'm ever going through that again, I gotta force myself to eat. But I have a fast metabolism already, so when I don't eat, I can easily drop weight. Um, but um, Saturday, I stayed in the bed all day, and I forced myself at about 5:36 to get up. I'm talking PM to get up and record a video. So I recorded a video, I edited the video, and then I put it out. I think I finished editing that day um, at around 8 p.m. and then I had to upload it to get it out to y'all at 8:25. And so to start recording that video at 5:30 at 6 and then do everything to get it out at 8:25 was was tough. Um, that happened on Saturday. And Sunday, it was the same thing. I stayed in bed all day. Um, didn't start recording Sunday's video until about 6. Got it edited and got it out to y'all at 8:25. That Monday, same thing. In bed all day. Started editing the video. Started recording the video around 6. Got it edited. Got it out to y'all at 8:25. I think one of those days I was late. I think it was Sunday. Sunday's video I think didn't premiere until 8:45 p.m. Um, but it was a struggle to push through those 3 days to get videos out. And then when I watch those videos back, my energy is not there. I'm I'm faking energy. I'm faking um I guess enthusiasm. I really didn't want to be recording a video. I really didn't. But back in December, I made a goal for myself to put out a video every day, and I wanted to stick to that no matter what. But something came to me Monday night, and it just told me I can't keep pushing through this depression. Like I have to, I had to just totally focus on myself. I had to put YouTube aside and just totally focus on me in order to get myself right. I needed to choose myself over YouTube, and um, doing that, because I did that, it helped me out a lot because um, I wasn't getting better, you know, as I was trying to push through this depression and make these YouTube videos. I wasn't getting any better, and I needed a break because to. I needed to just focus on me, and I was able to do that, and I was able to get better a little bit. And I think I told y'all before in a previous video, I hate asking people for help, and that doesn't change when I'm going through depression. That doesn't change about me, you know. Um, Help is what I needed, but I don't ask for help. That's just something I don't do. Uh, so um, I was basically dealing with it myself, and I was getting a little better. And I think last Thursday, I told myself, I'm going to try to record a video today just to see how it goes. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to publish that video, but I just wanted to record it so I can watch it back and I can see if my energies has picked up, I, and see if I'm more into it uh, than I was before I took a break. And I came home. I started setting up everything um, with my computer, and the computer just froze on me. It froze. So I thought it was going to unfreeze by itself. I I waited like 20 minutes. It did not unfreeze. So I held down the power button in order to turn it off, and then it wouldn't turn back on. So um, after everything I just went through emotionally, I wanted to start back doing something that I love to do and making these videos. And then something else happens. My computer will not cooperate with me. Um, so um, that got me a little upset that night. Um, I went back down a little as far as emotionally. I went back down a little. Um, uh, Not down to where I was at my worst, but I did go back down a little. And yeah, that frustrated me that night. And the crazy thing about it is, I unplugged the computer, I let it rest overnight. In the morning, I plugged it in, it worked. it it turns on now. So I'm like, okay. Um, what I decided to do at that point is I set up a Derrick J Reacts Facebook page, and because I'm gonna eventually upload a lot of these videos onto that Facebook page. So that's what I did. I actually recorded two more videos, um, but once I took those videos into, well, I took one of those videos into my editing software, and I tried to render the video so I can start editing it. You put the video into the editing program, then you have to render it, and once you render it, it's easier to edit. Um, but I went to render the video, and it got to like 25% done, and it stopped. It froze. The whole computer froze again. So same thing happened. I end up unplugging the computer, uh, letting it rest overnight, plugged it back in the next day, started working again, tried to render the video again. Same thing happened. That was yesterday. I tried to render the video again. Same thing happened. Computer froze up. So I took it into the place, uh, the computer store today. It's a place. Find that on your calendar. I did not say Alexa's name. Why is she talking? Um, but I took it into the Alexa in my kitchen. I changed that name to computer, and I kept saying computer. That's why. Okay. Uh, I was like, why is Alexa talking? But I took it in the computer place today, and he basically broke everything down to me. And basically, the computer I have is not equipped to make the videos I make. Like if I was making 8-minute videos, 6-minute videos, yeah, that computer can handle that. But because I'm making 15, 20-minute plus videos, that computer cannot handle that. So I have to get what he calls a basic content creator system. I didn't even know such name existed. Um, but that's what he called it. It's an entry level system, and he's gonna. I could buy a computer from a like online retailer or whatever, but I'd rather have somebody build it because he can build it and leave space inside the computer for upgrades. So um, I can add RAM and I can add stuff at a later date instead of buying a whole completely another computer later on. So this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. I am going to I'm going to take this computer to him, and if he can, he'll be able to clone my hard drive or take everything off of this hard drive and just put it on the hard drive of the other one. So hopefully he's able to do that. And I don't know how long this is going to take. I should have asked him when I was there today, like exactly how long it's going to take. Um, but um, I would have left it there for him today, but I wanted to just bring it home and see if I can do a live stream with it, and so I can go live before but it didn't work. So um, I wish I could have left it. I should have left it there today, but it didn't work. So um, thank you, Sydney. Yes, I know you guys are here. Like I was like, y'all showed me today. 'Cause I clicked on, I pushed go live on this, and I was like, ain't nobody gonna come here. So, but y'all really proved it, and I think I gotta stop thinking that. I think I just think negative sometimes, and I gotta get away from that. Um, I noticed that about myself. That's something I don't like about myself. I think about um the bad that can happen before I think about the good that can happen. And that's something I notice. I know about me, and I gotta move away from that. Um, that's something I have to work on. So it's not about y'all. That's just about me thinking negative all the time. Um, so, uh, but yeah, as soon as I get that computer, I'm gonna drop it off in the morning, probably around 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna get a time frame from him. And if you check my community tab at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, it should have a post up there giving y'all an approximate date when I return. Um, uh, but yeah, as soon as I get that computer, I'm going to be on it because
Got it. Here's what I found.
I forgot her name in there is computer, and I keep saying computer. Um, but I'm going to be on it, and I'm going to be right back to what I was doing. I might change it up a little. I think I'm going to go. My days are going live on Wednesday and Saturday, and usually what I do is I put out a video at 8:25 on those days, and then I go live at 9:05. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Um, I think I'm just going to go live on Wednesday and Saturday and not put out a new video. So the lives will be my new video for that day. So I'm going to make 5 videos and 2 lives a week. That's what I'm going to do once I get back started. Um, Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, the stress of putting out a video on Wednesday and going through the premiere with y'all and then turning around and setting up a live stream to go live at 9:05 for an hour. That means basically, well, an hour and a half. Usually my live streams don't end to about 10:30. So that's basically from 8:25 to 10:30. I'm on YouTube. So I gotta cut that out a little bit. That's too long of a time. So, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. 5 regular videos and 2 lives a week. Um, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I could say to end this. But yeah, I just want to thank y'all for the love y'all have shown me during this break. Like I've gotten the comments, I've seen the comments, I've seen the messages y'all sent me, and I appreciate every single last one of you, man. Like seeing all that really did help me going through this. Um, I didn't respond to anybody, and I know that left a lot of people worried, and I understand that. And then at that point, I started hearting the comments after that, just to let people know, I was okay, while I was still present in this life form. Um, but I didn't want to actually respond to any comments because I had so much to say, and I couldn't fit that in the comment. I've been talking for an hour now. I couldn't fit an hour worth into that comment. And also I wanted to tell everybody at once. And the easiest way to tell everybody at once is to go live. So My plan was to come back today with a normal live, which I can't do because my computer was messed up. But um, that was the plan, was to come. They'll make you come over here. Hey, I I forgot what comment that I read, but I wasn't responding to the comments at first. And then somebody put a comment, and I was like, well, maybe I should just let them know I'm okay. And and that's when I started putting the heart on the comments. Uh, but yeah, I had to look at it from y'all position and which you know what you all were thinking or feeling. Um, uh, I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, I'm glad I did this too. Um, I'm glad I did this too. I wanted to do it at my regular spot in my regular seat, but my computer wouldn't. It's not going to be able to do it. It won't even turn on right now. When I took it to the computer place earlier, um, he plugged it up and it turned on for him, but it took a long time to actually boot up. And I was sitting there, and I was like, his computer never took this long to boot up, and it's probably just done now. Um, Hopefully not. I'm gonna plug it in the morning and see if I can just back a lot of stuff up, um, just in case he can't, um, you know, take the information off this hard drive and put it on another one, just in case. It's okay, Gina. It's okay that you're late. It's okay. You can rewind the live right now and go back to the beginning, or you can watch the replay. But basically, what I did is I explained why I went on a break, and I explained what led up to the why, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, I'm just about to end it now. But like I said, I appreciate y'all. Those comments that y'all gave me, have sent me throughout this break I've taken has helped me get to where I'm at now, which is about 88% good. Um, I just said 88%. Um, I still can't get Cowboys off my mind. That's crazy. Um, but I am doing much better than I was at at this time last week. Um, Much better. Um, but yeah, y'all comments help me get through this. And the day after when my computer went out, when I was the first time, I called my mom the next day and I told her about everything I was going through emotionally. And my conversation with her helped so much. So thank you, mother. Thank you, mom. Um, uh, the advice she gave me and the things she said uh, really helped me out a lot. And uh, that helped me move in the right direction. But yeah, thank you all again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience through this whole thing. Thank you for just being there for me. Thank you for all the comments y'all send me, all the messages you sent. Um, like it's man, I've had a small impact on YouTube. My impact so far, as far as the impact this channel has made, it's a small impact in the greater scheme of things. But that knowing that I've made that small impact means the world to me. Like being at 700, I think I'm at 719 subscribers right now. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that 719 people hit subscribe. If I ever get, well, excuse me, when I get to 7,000 subscribers, I'm not going to know what to do. I'm not going to know what to do. When I get to 70,000 subscribers, I'm really not going to know what to do. Because if 700 subscribers feels this amazing, 70,000 is going to feel out of this world. And I can't wait. I can't wait. We're on the road to 70,000 plus. And I can't wait to get there. Like I said, I appreciate everything you all done for me. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Glad you're here, man. I've been talking for an hour. I just basically explained why I went on a break, but in order to explain, um, in order for you all to fully understand, I had to go back and explain the reason for the why. Something happened that made me need to take a break, and I had to explain what caused that something to happen. So, which of course, as you can see by the title, that something is depression. But if you watch this video on replay or rewind it back right now, uh, uh, you know, I'll fully explain everything. Um, um, so, but you guys are very appreciated by me. Um, when I started this channel, um, my original goal was to get this channel to a point where I started making money. And that was my only goal. The goal has changed. Like, yes, do I still want to make money from this? Of course, because this is work. I love doing it, but it's work. It takes time and energy, and it takes you away from doing other things. You know, right now I basically have two jobs, but I'm only getting paid for one. So yes, I would still want to get paid for this. Um, but that's not the goal. The goal has shifted to making an impact on people's lives. You know, teaching people something. You know, helping people make right decisions that keep them out of jail, and also bringing entertainment to people's lives. And yeah, and that's what I I plan to do. Um, my grandmother, my mother's mom, you know, may she rest in peace. But when she was here and I was a kid growing up, she would always tell me that I was going to be a preacher. As a kid, she told me I was going to be a preacher, like all the time. It's at the time I thought she was joking, and when she would say it, like under my breath, I was like, "Grandma, that ain't gonna happen. I don't know why you keep. That is not gonna happen, Grandma. I don't know why you keep saying that." At the time, I thought she was joking, but um, as I got older, I realized maybe she was right, but not a preacher in the sense of, you know, standing uh, on the pulpit in front of church preaching. Maybe YouTube is my pulpit. Instead of preaching uh, the Bible, I'm preaching common sense, you know? Because most of the stuff I talk about, most of the advice I give on this channel, it's common sense, really. Yeah, some of it comes from stuff I had to learn, but most of it is common sense. I mean, if you just think about it. So maybe I'm preaching in that way. I actually just thought about that right now. Making an impact on people's lives, a good impact on people's lives, you know, that's my goal with this channel. And I got plans for it, man. Um, at some point, I'm gonna hit 1,000 subscribers sometime soon, and I'm gonna start making money from these ads. And there will be a Derrick J store. It's gonna be online. I'm gonna I'm gonna sell merch. You know, that's gonna be the start of it. Um, Something is gonna be printed on the merch. I already know the words that are gonna be printed up there. I'm just not gonna say it as of right now, because there are other people who are capable of starting that right now, and I don't want them to take my idea because I'm not ready for it. But there will be a Derrick J store. Um, Most likely it's going to be through spreadshop.com. And I'm going to put those words on different things. It's going to be, what is it? T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, coffee mugs. There's a lot of stuff you can put um, the thing on. So um, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. There will be a Derrick J store. And I also have other ideas for products, or to put my name on products um, that they don't, that are not on Spreadshop. So my plan is to at some point start reaching out to these companies and just trying to get, like, if you, I got this product, I wish I could tell you my ideas right now, but I can't. But there's a certain product that would go perfectly with my channel and what I do. And if I could just find a company who makes that and would agree just to print my name on it and like sell it, it would be awesome. But I'm gonna get out of here before I mess around and put my ideas out there for somebody to steal. But again, I thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for being patient with me. Um, Thank you for your support. Um, it means the world to me, man. Um, Everybody here right now is the foundation of this channel. You know, you guys, if you want to talk about trees, you guys are the roots of the tree. And if you got good roots, you're going to have a great tree. And this tree is going to grow. And it's going to be because of you all you all in here right now. And I just thank y'all so much, because in the words of Mark Holmes, without you, I don't know if Mark is listening, but I always wanted to say that. Without you, how's it go? Without you, this does not exist. In the words of Mark Holmes, without you, this does not exist. But thank y'all for being here, man. I love y'all, man. I really do. I gotta end this live because it gets to the point where I could talk all night, but I can't talk all night. I gotta go to sleep. But again, I thank y'all for being here. I don't even know how to end this live, but once I figure it out, we are going to get out of here. Can I keep talking? No, I don't want to do that. Oh my God, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'll see y'all. Like I said, tomorrow I will put up a community post to kind of inform y'all when I will make my return officially. Um, Officially back to the reaction videos. But yeah, I will see y'all when I see you. Peace.